Hello and welcome to our third and last short video on the use of the Sustainability Mindset Indicator. I would like to start this time with another review of the two options of the projects that you can set up for your, or request to have set up for your work. And I've mentioned these verbally before, but I thought it's a good idea to put them together one more time on the slides so you have that also as a reference. First of all, we have the regular project. And as I mentioned before, that consists of a one-time use of the sustainability mindset for all participants, together with the individual report for the participants that is available immediately after for download. As an instructor, you receive an aggregate report that we will later look at during our session of the training. And the aggregate report shows you how the group overall expresses the 12 different sustainability mindset principles, as well as the effective cognitive and behavioral aspects of each of these principles. On the other side, you have also the research project. The research project, again, I mentioned this before, consists of 2 takes for the participants that you can do pre and post of an intervention, such as a course, a training program, or anything like that. The pre and post, so the time difference can be varied. This is really up to you and the needs of your students or clients. So it can be at the beginning of a course and then at the end of the semester again. It can be after a whole program. It doesn't matter if it's the difference between the 2 takes is a month, half a year, or maybe even a year, or even longer. There are no limits to that. The participants receive their individual report once, and you as the instructor can decide if that should be after the pre or the post take. Remember that I showed you that when I showed you the menu where to request a project. Then as an instructor, you receive 2 reports this time. You receive, first of all, one as a pre-report, and that is very much identical to the aggregate instructor report that you receive for a regular project. So it shows you again how the group expresses overall the 12 different principles, as well as the behavioral and effective and cognitive aspects. On top of that, you receive a second report after the post take, which is again including all of these this information regarding the group as a whole. However, it also includes graphs and data regarding potential changes. And we will have a short example about this also in our training course. Lastly, for research project, you may request your raw data. There is a very small additional cost to that, but in case you want to work directly with the data for hypothesis testing or anything like that. We haven't really mentioned pricing options yet, so I thought I'd include this in this video. And the one-time use for an individual for the SMI together with the personalized report is $300. That means that that's also the fee for a coaching or corporate training setting. We do, however, have a promotional rate for 2022 of $240. And we will, of course, offer volume discounts, which we will discuss directly with you depending on your needs. In the academic environment, we do have a very much subsidized rate for a regular project of $35, and as a research project is for $45, taking into account the additional work and additional report that you are receiving as an instructor. And as I mentioned, the raw data manipulation, in case you're interested in receiving that, is $4 per participant. Now let's actually go to the system again. And I've logged in as my SM indicator user at the moment, or test user. I'm on the home page, and what I would like to show you now is where to get the report, which you have probably already figured out. That's on the left-hand side. You can click on report, and you can then, for example, take a look at the regular class project, and we have one project created, and here you will see how many students you had and how many students actually, we're talking about students here, but they are participants, how many of them have taken the SMI, and those two numbers may sometimes differ, which basically means that somebody has started to do the SMI but didn't complete it. So if the total number of students is higher than the number of tests taken, then that means that somebody didn't entirely finish the SMI yet. Now, if you click on report type, there are various options for the regular class project. However, there is only the one-time report possible. So we can click on one-time report and then click on report, and it will take a moment and it will download the report in your downloads folder on your computer. For the research project, we have again this test project. You can see we have 2 students and 2 tests taken. So we're at the moment only after the pre-test. We do not have the post-test available, but you have your choices. You can get the pre-data report, and once you know that your students have also done the second take, we have the post-data report or a short pre-post comparison. So the functioning is the same. We click on pre-data, we click on report, and the report is downloading into your downloads folder in your computer. With that, I would like to conclude our short training video, and we're very much looking forward to seeing you in our training course and to working with you individually to answer any questions, and then of course to work in more detail with these reports and help you understand how you can use them to create your training or teaching courses. Thank you very much.